Hey everybody, welcome back to Scryptar Plays HermitSkies Project Ozone Lite. It's dark. It doesn't matter, we have light in the space. Oh yeah. As you can see, the smeltery is full. I extended this a little bit and you can see there is some goo down there, some molten iron, but it's technically full. Yeah, and it's filling up. So let's have a look at that. Whoop. Yeah, 885. So I've set all this up to just run when I'm logged out, and I haven't been logged in for like 12 hours. And this has 800 stored up, and the rest, I mean, obviously in that time it went in here, and it melted. And then it got put into here to make an iron block, or over here to make an iron block, or over here to make an iron block. Yes, I extended that a little bit. Iron we get the most of. As you can see, the rest... let me get in the middle here. The rest, yeah, not so much. It's okay so that the smelteries have something to do. Those that actually have something to do, most of those here are just for show, because there is actually nothing attached, except for the cows. We're missing a cow. Holy cow. Who went missing, and why? Did we have another lightning strike? Yeah, you definitely are damaged. Molten copper. What's missing over here? There's nothing in there, so I don't actually know. Do we have a filter set up here for something? Oh god, the lag. For stuff. No, there's nothing going at all into these two smelteries. I have no idea what was here. And there's an empty bucket, which is bad. Let's go downstairs and check. Maybe we can see something. Other than an empty drum? Nope. If we're lucky, there's still some in there. Let me through. Block of electrum. We kind of need electrum. We can check if we have another cow, though. Anyway, before I do that, I can do that off cam. It's not that important. It is, but not to you. So, we have this area all set up. I did this last time and I've extended it. We now have the online detectors to see if Scott or I am online. And basically, this is showing that I am online. It gives us redstone power of 15, powers all these redstone conduits over here, which shuts everything off so that nothing is running. And we are collecting some stuff. So we have netherrack being crushed over here. We have gravel being generated, cobblestone, gravel. Then it also goes over here, makes sand. That sand gets put in here. Okay. And that gets pounded into dust by this diamond hammer, which is actually crafted up here. Just using diamonds we get from sifting anyway. And the sticks are actually generated by the witch hats. Look at that. One witch hat makes 4 sticks. It's pretty amazing. And that also feeds in over here, you, to crush the netherrack. And then we sift the crushed netherrack. So we're getting all kinds of stuff, even soul sand. If we ever get soul sand, and we had some, there is an extra chest here, double red white. And I think we have one more which is just red and white. Somewhere? Is that you? Just for the netherrack? Yep, that's red, white, white. So that gets automatically sorted. I'm going to show you that in a second. This is diamond stiffened mesh for the best that we can get out of soul sand. We get gas tiers and stuff like that. It's pretty nice. And then some quartz. Really, really good. And as soon as I come over here, FPS is not that bad anymore. We're exporting quite a bit now into our main storage. All this stuff. And all this stuff. And all this stuff. And yeah. You're doing good. What we need to do, though, thank you for opening finally, is get this all sorted. Now, if you look at this, this is just, you know, the stuff you get from the nether. And can I please? Thank you. That would be nice. That's raw carbon ore. You can smelt that directly, and you can see you can put that in the smeltery. You get 288 millibuckets, which is 2 ingots. So that's good. That's no problem there. We just put that directly into the smeltery. Same for ardite, same for cobalt. These are the ores that just say the name of the ore. If you look at these, it says nether osmium ore, right? Nether tin, nether copper, nether coal, all that stuff. These need to be melted down into regular ore, and then the regular ore you can actually put into the smeltery. Yep. And then there are, you know, the weird ones, like nether quartz. The smeltery is not in here. It's not. I mean, we have the seared furnace controller. I haven't played around with that yet. That might be a thing. We just might need to have a different kind of smeltery there. But smelting just makes 1. Redstone furnace, pulverizer makes 3. And alloy smelter, all the good stuff. Sag mill makes, yeah, 2 with a little bit of a chance of something. Enrichment chamber though makes 6, right? And there's more like that. So basically what we need to do is we need to figure out how to deal with the nether resources, how to get the most out of it. So, I mean, look at lapis. Lapis, good example. You need to smelt that down, you get lapis lazuli ore. That's what you have to do. You can put that in alloy smelter, you can put that in any smelter. That's okay. So we need to do that in a way. And then this, 1 block, 1 lapis, that's not much when you smelt it. And the redstone furnaces gives you 6. And the pulverizer gives you 12. So there are different options on how to proceed with this, I think. Yeah, that's the enrichment chamber as well, 12. And I had a look at all of this, and there are a lot of methods, but we basically boil it down to 3. We have a lot of stuff, these, that go, after they are smelted up into regular ores, they go through the enrichment chamber to get the most out of it. And then we have stuff that needs to go into some sort of furnace, which is basically all the rest. And some stuff that can be directly smelted, which is these 3. And then there's the stuff like, where? Oh, right here. Nether Inferium ore and Nether Prosperity ore. These you just need to pick, you just need to demolish the stuff. If you press U, there's nothing you can do except craft a cable facade in happy days. So these you just put down and then pick with some fortune or some luck on it. Which is basically the same we do with the hammer over there, right? We hammer sand into dust, so we can use the same principle to use a pick. A nice unbreaking one at that, because it doesn't matter which pick you use for that. So might as well. So this is something we need to get set up. And then we need to attach that to our main storage, which we're actually going to have a quick look. I set up some stuff here. All the speed. There we go. This is our storage bus. Yeah, so white is where everything comes in, right? And you can see there was a gold block, probably, and redstone block, so that's where the stuff comes in. And then it goes along this line. That up there is our regular drawer controller for our main storage. This has a priority of just 0, so that's where it gets put in by default. Then there's some other stuff, like we have the compacting drawers here that take the different loot bags, if we ever attach to the mob farm, which we're going to do today, spoiler alert. And this basically just transforms all the regular loot bags into those, the purple ones with the best chances of getting all the amazing stuff. And then we have this right here, which is a loot bag opener. You put a loot bag in here, it opens it, and then you can just pull stuff out. So from that compacting drawer, it gets taken out, as you can see there, with purple, put in here and put back out with green. And then we have these over here, which you've just seen over there. I mean, black, white is our ores, right? And these are soul sand and netherrack. And these just have a filter and a slightly higher priority. So stuff gets put in here first. Should these ever fill up for whatever reason, then obviously it goes up there. We do have storage, I think it's up there somewhere, for netherrack and for soul sand, so no problem. And then we have this. This is our minus 100 priority boss. When it can't be put anywhere, then it goes in here. And that's stuff like that. Oh, what is a Kamboomerang? Civ Luck of the Sea. I don't want any fish, but yeah, cool. Okay. Put you in here too. Now there is a transfer node here, which has a filter in it. And this filter has more filters in it. I actually have them over here, so you can have a look. So these are all the different kinds of filters. I'm just going to pick one and show you real quick. And I'm saying ignore NBT, ignore OR dictionary, ignore metadata. So whenever I get an iron chest plate, damaged or not, enchanted or not, just, you know, this filter says, yes, you can go past me automatically. And so that goes automatically into that over there in our trash can. And then we also have this. Can you see that? That's black on there. There's a black output arrow. This is controlled to go in there, but only if it has a redstone signal, which this is for. So whenever I had a look through the items that can't go anywhere, and I thought, well, don't need them in our trash, just flip the lever and they go in there. And this is an auto lever, which turns off after 10 seconds. I think that's pretty cool. It's basically a button with a longer duration. That's really, really cool. So today we're gonna hook up the mob farm. Ye olde mob farm. Let's get up here. Oh, thank you. Ye olde mob farm down there. And we're gonna redesign the whole mob farm because we don't need the storage. We have that duplicated in there. That's gonna be a thing. Let's have a quick look. I showed you the chicken farm, right? For the feathers. We have like 4,000 feathers now, finally. I put down a pedestal with the coin of fortune, which is switched off. The pedestal is switched on. And that gives me a 5x5 block radius where my coin of fortune will not pick up anything. So I don't get, you know, spammed with items whenever I'm standing here, which is really nice. And looking at all of this, it is going. But I'm missing some stuff here. First of all, if we take out all the storage, we have more room for stuff to spawn. Which is good, right? And we want to automate this. Nothing is killing these. They are only getting killed over here. I'm outside the 5x5 radius. And only when they walk over it. We want them to be pushed in there. So what we're going to do is we're going to play around with the mob fans. Which is that block right there. The mob fan. It needs a couple of stuff that we wouldn't have had a while ago. But now, it's a block of redstone. We have like, I don't know, 40,000 redstone dust. Should be good. We need some upgrades, which all need feathers. We finally have those. And yeah, we're gonna make some of those. And I had initially thought to put them just in here. That's why we have different blocks in there, so I remember that. They don't need RF or anything, they just need redstone signal, so you just put a lever to them and everything is fine. They just push the mobs. So, you know what? Let me start redesigning this. And then we will see if we can just put an item collector, like, right here. With an ender chest, white, and get all of this covered, and maybe even all of this, so we just need one. So I see you in a minute. Just emptying the mob farm. This is awesome. Look at that. Wow. All the books we never need. Perfect. And fire water buckets for whatever reason. Some capacitors. Oh, failed hungry, nice, clean cut, failed planting capacitor, dud. Sure. And we're back. With Scott. Hi, Scott.
Hello.
So the mob farm is redesigned completely. We have a nice big factory type box. It actually is a mob factory that we're building here. And these are just factory blocks. They are chiseled. Different patterns. It's all the same blocks. Pretty easy to make. It's stone and metal. And that's it. And, well, there's some glowstone in here in the corners, so it doesn't shine inside. If you press F7 here, you see everything is dark in there. We have dark clear glass. And as you can see by all the particle effects, that's obviously cursed earth in there, just to increase the spawns to the maximum that we can get. We have some nice smoky quartz slab on top, which is basically just coal and quartz. Freaking expensive to make. Yeah. Fans in here, as I promised. So we have a mob fan upgrade. You can put a maximum of 3 in here, which I have. So this mob fan basically has a width of 1, exactly where that block is pointing. That's where it's pushing. If you add 1, you add 1 to the left and 1 to the right. So if you put in a maximum of 3, you get 3 to the left, 3 to the right, and the 1 in the middle makes 7. This is a 16 by 16, or the inner part is 14 by 14, so we need 2 of them on each side. That works. We also have a height upgrade in there. I'd probably put in 1 more, although it seems to be working. I mean, height is the same, just the direction you're pointing, so this block exactly, and now with 1 upgrade it goes up 1 and down 1, so we're getting all the small zombies and the spiders that are hiding underneath the fans. If the spider manages to climb up to the ceiling, it's stuck on the ceiling currently, because the fan doesn't reach. But it seems to be okay. And we have, what else? Distance upgrade. 2 of them on the sides. They push 5 blocks, we need to push 7 blocks to reach the middle, so 2 of them. And for the back ones, 8 of them. You do the math, that brings you right to the front. Right over here, where they are all standing, look at that. Let's switch it on. There's a mob masher in there, with all the upgrades. I think the only thing it doesn't have is beheading, because it's ridiculously expensive to make. Although it might be it's in there. There's 6 different upgrade slots or so, and I filled 50% of them. It's looking good. I mean, we're getting pretty much everything. There's a spider stuck up there. As soon as this is running, we tested that just now. As soon as this is running and the mob farm is virtually empty and stuff spawns anew, there is no time for the spiders to get up to the ceiling. Everything gets pushed onto this one mob measure. And then there is a vacuum hopper or an absorption hopper down here. And underneath that ender chest is actually the item collector. Because it has a higher range, this thing has 7x7 and the other one has 10x10. Just to double it up, just to make sure. I'm not 100% sure if the absorption hopper actually pulls through walls. It seems to do it. Not always. But this thing does fluids. Which are being pushed upwards into this thing, which is our experience obelisk. And you will see whenever stuff dies and we are not picking up the XP, then this bar increases. So this is storing all the XP that we're getting. No need for a tank or anything weird, a barrel or something. Just push it right in there. It's unlimited storage. Okay, cool. So that got done. We did a little rearranging and redecorating. We have these lovely little Mine Factory loaded stained glass panes over here. That looks way better than the walls and fits with the rest of the mechanical scheme that we're having here. And yeah, it seems to be working. We did a little different. We put in just the iron spikes. They don't do XP drops. So we only need to have an item collector here, which is really nice. I think. I mean, we need to see if we get the slime pearls. We do get the slime balls. I definitely know that. Let's head upstairs and have a look. Let's see what we're getting.
Is the slime pearls possibly a XP drop type deal?
Well, it might be a player kill only drop. Not 100% sure on that. We will see. Yeah, we still have 48 slime pearls, but we do have 500 slime balls, and we started with like 200 or so. So that's working. We might have to switch that out, do another mob grinder, or the diamond spikes. They do player kill only drops. And XP, which means we have to set up more XP vacuuming. Not really overly keen on that. But we're getting everything else. It's looking good. 5,500 bat wings. Sure, why not? Catalyzing glands. Nobody needs those for anything. We're also getting some ectoplasm, it seems. That's cool. And last time I checked, we had 30 ender pearls. We have 3,600 now.
Nice.
And we have had like 20 friender pearls, 1,600. It's cool. Yeah, I like it. Getting things. Running low on quartz. We have 130 quartz left. We need to get sifting again. I think we need to sift soul sand. It's either soul sand or crushed netherrack. Probably crushed netherrack. So we need to get that going. Which means we now need to take care about going down. Not here. The other one. Over there. And finally start setting up what I mentioned in the beginning of this episode. And fill up all the space down here, where we probably don't need that much. To get all the nether resources converted into standard resources. Now that might take a time. A little bit. I've already said we need enrichment chambers. We need some sort of furnace. We can then pump the converted resources up in the smelteries. That's not a big deal. And we need at least 2 setups with a pick for the prosperity shards and the inferium, I think. Nether inferium ore and nether prosperity ore, yeah, those. Exactly. Otherwise we would have to void all the nether resources. I don't really feel like doing that. It's a bit of a waste. We do need the redstone, we do need the quartz. You can always... You can never have enough of that. Same for the diamonds. Lapis, but emeralds definitely, although we have cow for that. I've never seen a diamond cow, so that doesn't seem to be a thing. Yeah. And at some stage we're probably gonna tear this all down and do something else, because these smelteries, I'm pretty sure it's the smelteries that lack this whole thing. It might also be the amount of ender chests, I'm not 100% certain. One thing I tried earlier, and I think I mentioned that, so we upgraded our... What was it? A diamond furnace that we got in the beginning?
Yes.
There we go. From furnace overhaul, we have the iron furnace, the gold furnace, the diamond furnace. We got some diamond furnace as a quest reward, and I think I made some iron furnaces for something. It might just be to unlock some quests. You can upgrade the diamond furnace into an emerald furnace just by surrounding it with emeralds, and then into the endest furnace just by upgrading it with ender pearls or friender pearls. And then there is the zenith furnace. Yeah, nether star, dark solarium ingot, pyrotheum dust, fluxed electrum plate. Which is fluxed electrum ingot in what machine? A compactor press. Sure. Which is actually not that hard to make. The endest furnace is fine. That is definitely pretty fast. It needs fuel. I mean, we need to put charcoal in, but we do have coal and charcoal. That shouldn't be a big deal. I think we're getting that from the sifting operation. And it doesn't use that much. We might try to put lava bucket in there and see if that works, because lava is free. We can make that really easily. And if we don't want to, we can just grab a lava cow. So I think we get on setting that up. Because there's not really much to watch here. It's you know, it's fumbling around with all the conduits and stuff again. So let's see. Enrichment chamber. What do we need for that? We need some redstone, some iron ingot, a steel casing, which is steel ingot, osmium ingot, and some glass, which we have tons of. And then the basic control circuit, which is the metallurgic infuser, which we made. And we just put redstone in there with osmium. I think we already made some of those like an episode or two ago, so that's really easy to do. Need like, I don't know, 5, 6 of these. Some of the endest furnaces, or furnae. And some picks, and we're probably just gonna use something like this, carbon pickaxe. Level that up a little bit, get looting on there. Oh, am I good to go? So, yeah, let's get set up on that. Right?
Right.
Cool. And here we are, and it's everything set up. Look at that. 13 furnaces. I might actually have missed one. I'm not sure if I have one for platinum. We'll find out in a second. We went to the nether, grabbed a bunch of things, and now we're going to try this out. So we do have the endest furnace, which is basically just here to smelt whatever nether ore we have, like nether diamond ore, into regular diamond ore. Gets sorted back into the chest that's hidden over here. And then it gets put into the enriching factory, which is the first upgrade to the enrichment chamber. It has 3 slots. We upgrade these with speed and muffling and energy efficiency. They are still using a ton. You can switch these between different types, so it currently says 0 RF per tick. Once this is running, you will see that goes up quite significantly. So let's dump all the ore in here and see what happens. See if we have any leftovers. Like the glowstone shouldn't go anywhere really. We'll see. Ooh, lag. Yeah, these are definitely coming on. There's our iron. Good speed. There's our quartz being generated. And, well, it tries to take it out. It has an auto-sort function. If you switch that off, it just uses one of these. If you go auto-sort, you put a stack in there and it distributes it. That's really, really nice. We need speed upgrades in these conduits, probably. Are you actually taking anything out? Can I access that? Thank you. Always active. Extract on green. The chest full. That could be a thing. Wow. Well, it's just not fast enough. When are you done? And done. Are you not doing this? No. Where are you looking? Well, there's still a good chunk of stuff to do, so there's netherrack that doesn't get done. That should be going over to being crushed. Platinum, prosperity ore, which we haven't set up yet, aluminium ore, I don't even know if we have that set up, or want to. We'll see. But the rest seems to be going. There's a couple of kinks in the system, as expected. I have no idea why this doesn't get taken out. Did we not set this up for it? Oh. Probably should set that to eject, that works. Prosperity ore isn't set up yet. Aluminium ore and platinum ore we never set up to begin with, and the rest is just netherrack and soul sand. So this requires to have a pick. So we need to make a pick, we need to level up that pick to make it unbreaking and stuff like that. And once that is done, it's just put it in mechanical use and everything is good. No need to worry about that. We did that with the dust and the netherrack crushing with the hammers and things. That's just copy-paste. Same goes for the prosperity ore, which we don't even have in here. And then we need to add these two to our furnace system. And I think we have cows for those, so we should have smelteries set up. We just add that there as well, and the problem is gone. Cool. Let's have a quick look at our situation over in storage. We did get some emeralds up to 12,000. We did get some diamonds. When we started preparing for this episode, we were at 3, so we're now at 4-3. That's good. Anything else down here? Getting some more books. The book chest is already full. That's cool. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff going through our main ender chest now, but we're still not filling it up. I mean, if there's any kind of backup along this line, this chest will be full immediately and everything will stop. That's the only issue we have with using just one main input chest. But then again, we can use our tools and just link them to this chest. And then we just go mining and everything will go in here. We don't need to worry about it. We will never have a full inventory and it just gets sorted out. And that is the main idea behind this. We'll see if that works for the future. And then we need to redesign that whole platform and make something different. Probably not using the smelteries, maybe using the redstone furnace or something like it. Alright, well I think for today we've done good. Let's actually go over to our... There it is. To a little glass box where we can see downstairs. There you go. Doesn't look as impressive anymore because it's just, you know, you see 3 black squares. Nothing is happening, no storage, you can't see the feet of the mobs shoveling down there. So I think if we want to see anything happening, we actually need to go down there. Here we go, everything's dying. How many levels do we have on there? 247 levels on this thing. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. And
very nice.
Still some XP in there. I mean, it only has a 7x7 radius, so there's bound to be some XP orbs it doesn't pick up. I might just move that a little bit. Then again, they will despawn after a while. I'm not really worried. I wish we could put some light in there. That's kind of counterproductive, sort of. So, yeah, we don't. What about the slimes? Anything happening here? No. But the fans are on, so if anything spawns in there, it dies pretty much immediately, so it's no use even to have a look at that. We have 2 of those chambers, that should be enough. We could still go up, I mean we're at, what, Y10 is the floor? And we can go up to Y70, 75, something like that. The platforms up there are Y100, so we still have space if we wanted to have more spawn area for slimes, but I think we're doing good. I think we're doing good. We need to definitely make sure that we upgrade this reactor. This little thing won't work for long. Good thing is, I mean, we have a reactor, right? We didn't start fumbling around with machines that give us like 40 RF per tick. I mean, that would have been horrible.
Oh,
we are making 4,000. That is quite an achievement.
Oh yeah.
And we're gonna upgrade that to, I don't know, add 2 zeros to that? Probably, maybe 3.
Let's go for 3.
Oh, I'm definitely going for 3. It's just, I haven't figured it, you know, I haven't done the math yet. I don't know what we will get, but I'm expecting at least 400k when we're done with that reactor over there. Can I please go upstairs? Thank you! I'm free! Oh man. Oh, by the way, that cow that was dead? Yeah, we had a replacement right here. I mean...
Yeah.
4 of these... What are they called? Freaking chunks. Nature cores. You get all the cows. You just need to periodically go in there and kill some. That's it. No problem. If you ever want to do something like this and you want cows really, really early, just get your rewards and do that. Speaking of which, let's complete some quest rewards. What do we have? Anything new here? No. Anything... Can I please click on things? Yeah! Inferium Furnace! Sure. Did you make one? I didn't.
Nope.
Mystical tool rod. Sure. That's all agricultural revolution. I didn't do anything here. Base essence ingot. Sure. You have a base essence cow
Oh yeah,
somewhere.
I did make that furnace. That's right. I forgot.
Yeah, see? You even have a base crafting seed.
no.
Look at that.
Yeah.
An infusion stone. Yeah, we were gonna get into that in a little more detail, but we have to get our heads around that first too. And it's kind of Scott's project, so...
Yeah, me.
Yeah,
Me.
you. So when are we going to talk about that? Oh, look at all the stuff that's unlocked over here. All the freaking capacitors. Is there an autocomplete pick whatever random loot chest you want button? That would be cool. Now, I know we haven't really been following the quest book so far, but we needed to make sure that we do have the amount of resources required to just sit here and say, you know what, we're gonna do this quest line now. And we're getting there. The next thing is power. I mean, resources are sorted. Storage is mostly sorted. Mobs sorted, is automated now. Power is the next thing, and I think then we can actually go in here and say, okay, what do we want to do now? And that's where things take off. I think the next thing is the auto crafting and stuff like that, the whole AE system. And deep storage and things like that. And I think we have all the quest rewards now, and we're probably losing a couple because the inventory is full. Yeah. That goes away. I don't need the sodium ingot. What the hell? You and your freaking flower. Go away. Go away. Don't like you. Alright, first chest. Compact Giant Chance Cube.
Oh, joy. Let's go to the Nether and open that.
Right. 8 Draconic cores. Awesome. Awakened Draconium Crux. That's perfect. Cryo-stabilized flux stock. Another 16. Yeah, that's for you.
Good stuff.
32 mystical fertilizer. Some more goggles and bow ties. Sure. Flask of magma skin. Pulsating iron. Sure. Currently actually not too bad. I mean, give it 2-3 more episodes and we don't need that. 64 KME storage components. Yup.
Another one, yay!
Chance cubes. Zombie charm. All the solar panels. More of them. 9 nature cores. Need more cows. A diamond furnace. Yay,
Wow.
could have used that before. Ring of experience. Resonant conversion kit. That's actually quite handy later. For the, I think the redstone furnace can be upgraded with that. Fluid display. 8 of them. No idea what that is. And another zombie charm. And now you have a full stack of mystical fertilizer and another diamond furnace. Did you pick that all up? Inventory full.
Yeah, I got 3 chests for some reason.
Because I was completing the quest and I didn't have room in my inventory, so do it.
Okay. Base capacitor.
Good.
Rod of the shifting crust.
Nice.
And Black Lotus.
Also not too bad. We'll need that for the mana. Right, well, standing here, holding a draconic core. Yeah. Don't twerk me. That's for today, folks. If you like the video, subscribe for more, leave a comment if you feel like it. Don't forget to twerk with me.
See you soon.
Exactly.
Bye-bye.
Ciao.